welcome. Maybe the best day of the NBA. Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Now the starting group for the visitors. Rozier's out there with Cook. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Smith. And it's Zeller in at the 5. Now here's Zeller. The kick out to Rozier. Just 3 to shoot. Off target from outside. He's covered by Zeller. Here's the waiter. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the visiting team. I asked Coach about how he'll slow down LeBron tonight. Both had a good laugh about that. Coach said there's just no way to do it. Believe me, I've tried to come up with one. If there was a way to slow down LeBron, someone would have done it by now. LeBron's resume shows there isn't an answer for him, and there never has been. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
LeBron James.
It's on LeBron James. And with the postseason looming, Greg, any change in approach for the playoff contenders?
Goal number 1 is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding, trying to fine-tune, and just getting dialed in for what could be a long road.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to the waiter from downtown, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Cook, the pass to Smith. Driving to the basket. No good that time. And so James will bring it up for Richmond. It's a 5-point game. And Rozier pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Rozier. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Here's Smith.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
James outside. Here he goes. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here is Smith. Cook looking it over. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Zeller. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
13 feet away. And it's James missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now here's Rozier. Tight defense on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you look at Zeller's pedigree. Indiana born and bred. He was Mr. Basketball in high school, won 3 state championships, and then starred for a couple of years for Indiana University. I mean, that's right out of central casting for a hooper.
Here's the waiter. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's the waiter. Tate with the rebound. The waiter's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Smith for 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Richmond leading by 4. Here's the waiter. And there's the drive. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Count that one.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here is Cook. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Rozier. Hits the three-point bomb.
To me, this is Rozier's game in a nutshell. A confident, quick-thinking, shoot-first point guard.
James, no good. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 7 points.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's the waiter. 5 points in the game. Now here's Wiseman.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Richmond.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And there's the foul. It's on the waiter. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for Richmond. Pass to Osman. With the teardrop. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Richmond leading by 3. Here's the waiter. Kicks it to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Here's the waiter. Drains it from beyond the arc. The waiter's got a couple of threes now in the first for Richmond.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Hunter, the pass to Herter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Smith right side. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Tillman. Here's the waiter. Richmond needs to get a shot off. Harris inside the line. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. 1:33 left in the first quarter. There's the pass to Osman. Smith outside. Over to the wing. Rebounded by Richmond.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's the waiter. He's got 8. Pass to Tillman. Harris looking it over to the right side. Here's the waiter. And Richmond misses again. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Herter. It's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Smith. Ball's knocked loose. Passes it to Tillman. Here's the waiter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Richmond leads by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Here's Coffee. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They've got the waiter. Tobias Harris is out there with Jones. And it's Coffee in at the shooting guard. Clock at 6. Tillman passes to Harris. 14 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Smith is out there with Hunter, and it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. And it's all evened up.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Tillman. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and they take the lead.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Here's the waiter. He's got 8. Inside. Puts it up from 12. And that one drops for him. Tillman's got it all tied up now for Richmond.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Both teams will make substitutions. Rozier for 3. He's off on that one, and Richmond will go the other way with it. The waiter passes to Wiseman. Another shot, and the layup is good. Wiseman's got 7 points in the game.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Pass to Rozier. Smith outside, fires the 3, and there's the call on Cody Zeller. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Smith checked in for Cody Zeller. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it to LeBron. And the pass to Wiseman. Over Cook. They get the rebound. Here's the waiter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Now, here's Rozier. Driving the lane. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Richmond leading by 4. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Pass to Cook. And here is Rozier. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. Step back shot. He can't get that one. Rozier's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Here's the waiter. He's got 10. Not going to go that time.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Powell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And Richmond leads by 6.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Smith. 7 points in the game. Over in the corner, Rozier. He feeds it to Smith. Passes to Tate. Just 5 on the clock. Smith, no good.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
James looking it over. Tate covering. And Rozier pulls it down. Can they get it? It's not going to go for him. Richmond leading by 6. LeBron kicks to Powell. Going inside. Back to LeBron. Shot from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. LeBron's got the lead up to 8 now for Richmond.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
Rozier with the ball. That's a 2 from Smith. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back to the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Richmond on D. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Cook. It's tipped. Now Powell with the drive. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's Rozier. Cook, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Rozier. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Razor sharp focus there from Rozier. Earned him that trip to the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So it's Richmond now. They lead by 4. Here's the waiter. He's got 10. He's covered by Zeller. Driving inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
4th personal foul.
For Richmond, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Shooting for Richmond.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. and they've done exactly that, made them pay. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Smith inside, covered by LeBron. Rebounded by Richmond. Covered by Smith. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second, and he banks in the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
A floater. No good. Smith with some nice D. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's the waiter. 10 points for him. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. From deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Richmond going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Looking at Richmond, and big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They've really established themselves on the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just gotta, bring the same energy to the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
You can point to their long-range shooting as the main problem area. They're taking a lot of threes, and their percentage is hovering in the low 30s. That's too cold. 30 degrees, you need a jacket for that.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing from the waiter.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Richmond. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. They've got Powell. He's there with the waiter. LeBron James is out there with James Wiseman. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Now, here's Tate after LeBron James's miss. Rozier up top, guarded by Powell, 13 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Richmond leading by 10. Pass to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Powell for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
So it's Richmond now. It's a 10-point game. Here's James.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Misses the layup. Now the pass to Cook. Powell against Smith. Rozier for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Rozier's got 10.
You've got to defend this. I mean, Rozier is more than willing to take the three ball if you give it to him.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Smith outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebounded by Richmond. The Waiters got 6 rebounds in the game. Powell against Rozier. Pass to the Waiter. 6 to shoot. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Hunter. Pass to Rozier. And the rejection by James.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
At the top of the key, Powell. LeBron passes to Wiseman. Back to LeBron. No good on the triple.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And here is Powell. The pass to the Waiter. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Rozier. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Wiseman. He's got 7. Pass to the Waiter. Shoots. LeBron shot is off. James has gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. 7-foot shot. Tate, no good. Richmond leading by 7. Powell with it. Pass to Wiseman. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wiseman's got 9 points.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
The dynamic right between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Zeller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Harris.
Well, that's a case where the defense was working hard to shut Zeller down, but he just kind of powered through to draw the foul.
Here's Coffey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jones looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Powell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Terry Rozier.
Cedi Osman.
Powell's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Passes it to Zeller. Back to Osman. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Zeller. It's hauled in by Harris. Richmond leading by 7.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
The pass to Coffey. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Defended by Jones, and Jones sends it back. Now Powell. Pass to Coffey. Throws it up high, and Jones slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Now here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The shot by Powell, no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Tipped away. Osman. Pass to Herter. And it's blocked. Passes it to Coffey. 1:21 left here in the third quarter. Powell, the pass to Tillman. It's good. And Richmond leads by 8.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Tillman's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Guarded by Powell. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 8 points for him.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
To the inside. Here's Jones. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shot clock at 2. Here's Harris. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Guarded by Powell. Smith outside. And there's the pass to Herter. Smith in the posts. Up again. It's good on the putback. Now just a 4-point Richmond lead.
Boy, Zeller's energy and activity infectious. His teammates really appreciate his hard work on the glass.
Now here's Powell. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Powell's got 5 now. And so it's Richmond bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Smith is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Cody Zeller, and it's Herter in at the 2-guard. And there's the foul. It's on the way. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pass to Herter. 6 to shoot. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Richmond leading by 7. Passes to the waiter. Here's Coffey.
Out of bounds. The ball goes
James
to the
checked
away
in
team.
for Tobias Harris.
Substitution for the away team.
Here is Cook. Pass to Tate. From 15 feet away, and the shot goes in.
Jayshawn Tate.
Tate's only got his first bucket in this one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's LeBron. And he drops it in from the low post. And Richmond leads by 7.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Here is Cook. Kicks it to Smith. Offline with his 3.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
The pass to Wiseman. 5 to shoot. And it's LeBron missing. Here is Cook. Pass to Tate. Here's the waiter. Passes it to Wiseman. Clock at 6. That's tipped.
Out of bounds. Away team.
And Richmond making a change here. Fouls checked in.
For the away team.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Rozier against Powell. Now here's Rozier. Defense right on him. Out of bounds. Richmond takes possession.
Richmond ball.
Richmond leading by 7. James outside. Into the lane. And the dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Rozier looking around. Out to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wiseman. They get it again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always good to see a player take advantage of hard work done on the boards. I mean, once Zeller squeezes the rebound, he wants the finish to be emphatic.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now, here's Rozier. He's covered by Wiseman. Smith against James. Knocked away. And stolen by James. Here's the pass to the waiter. Back to James. Here's the waiter. It's Powell on the wing. Down low. It's stolen by Tate. Here is Cook. Guarded by Powell. The kick out to Rozier. Drives to the hoop. Plays it up and banks it in.
Rozier.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack. Going right at guys.
James outside. Zeller grabs the board. Here is Cook. Guarded by Powell. Cook kicks to Tate. Pass to Smith. The feed to Zeller. Fades. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pass to Powell. LeBron James on the wing. Tate covering. 4 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. Here is Cook. To the middle. And Zeller kicks to Rozier. For 3, Smith. The shot, no good. And Richmond will go the other way with it.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. The Waiters got the lead up to 10 now for Richmond. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Hunter's checked in for Smith. Zeller finds Hunter. The kick out to Rozier. Pass to Zeller. Powell with the steal. In the corner, it's James. Back to Powell. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now it's a 12-point Richmond lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Richmond.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Norman Powell. Rozier into the lane. It doesn't go for him. And Richmond will go the other way with it. Now the pass to the waiter.
2 minutes remaining.
Another three for Richmond. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Cody Zeller.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the waiter.
And a lot of his points have come from beyond the arc. And that's been big because it's opened the floor for himself and his teammates. And without his work from downtown, their offense would have really struggled.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Here's Herter. Pass to Hunter. To end the run. And Wiseman sends it back. 1:46 left in the fourth. Pass to the waiter. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Nailed from three-point land.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Passes it to Wiseman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. Some solid defense from Rozier. Powell's gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Richmond.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game.
For the waiter.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's the waiter. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, LeBron. You got after it on defense. You look motivated.
You know, I heard it all from, you know, is this the last that we've seen of LeBron and the fashion that he plays? And then defensively, you know, he's not very good defensively. But you can't single me out. You know, it will never be a possession where a coach or a teammate or a player on the opposing team will single me out defensively because I'm in tune with that side as well. So, you know, we got a lot of guys that play the defensive side, and it's important for me to be on that side as well and take that challenge just as much as the offensive end.
Seems like you took some words to heart, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Richmond is able to come away with the 67-50 victory. As we take a look at the box score right here for Richmond, JHAWK led the way with 16 points. Paulo Banchero had 14 and 12. LeBron with 12. Norman Powell 10 points. In this one, they basically had 5 players score double figures in this one. For Iowa, Terry Rozier led the way with 15 points. Cody Zeller had 9 points before he got hurt. Take a look at the injury real quick. It's a sprained right elbow, a week or two. If they do make the playoffs, he might be back. Well, he probably won't be there for the play-in tournament. It's going to be hard for him to come back. Jabari Smith had 7 points, but he also got hurt in this one. His injury is a broken right ankle, basically ending his season unless they make a deep run if they make the playoffs. That sucks for them. As we look at the numbers, 43%, 30%, 38 and 55. Richmond was just the better team altogether in this game. But that takes us through the end of the weekend to our final video of the regular season. Well, final 2 videos, as the regular season finale will be split up into 2 parts. Let's look at the box scores from these games. You got 99-79 Oakland win over Nevada. You had the Steam with a 101-97 victory against Minneapolis. Florida 96-59 victory in Minnesota. Big blowout win right there. You had Seattle 93-84 victory over St. Louis. Utah 95-80 victory over Tampa Bay. The Towers and Enemies do battle with a 92-80 Nashville victory. You'll see this game in part 1. You have Atlanta 105-88 victory over Memphis. Carolina comes away with a 2-point loss on the road in New Orleans. Cleveland 6-point victory over DC. Had Cincinnati a comfortable 11-point win in New York against the Empire. You saw this game. LA Knights 94-68 victory over Milwaukee. And the final game was Pittsburgh 103-81 victory over Arizona. So, with that being said, we have regular season finales to talk about. 2 of them you've already seen. Seen the score. You didn't see the actual highlights for the games. But part 1 will also include Indianapolis, Kansas City, Alaska, OKC, and Las Vegas and the LA Palms. And then we have a couple other games from the 15th that we will feature in that video. As we check over the standings real quick. Baltimore is in front. And that shows that their season is over. Like I said, you'll see that in the next episode. Montreal, half game back with 1 game left. Important game for them. Nashville looks like they've basically wrapped up the 2 or 3 seed, which they really have actually. So Nashville is locked in for the 3 seed. Illinois, Cincinnati, and Toronto all right here 4 through 6. Richmond, Indianapolis, we've already known that's a play-in team. We saw yesterday that Florida got one, and now the final play-in spot is a tight race between 5 teams. Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, Cleveland, DC, and Memphis. 1 game separating all these teams with 1 game left to play. And it's really important for Pittsburgh, Tampa, and Cleveland as they are all tied and have the same record. DC and Memphis kind of need to win their games, and we'll be previewing all of those teams real quick. In the West, Utah has a 1 game lead with 1 game left over Colorado Springs. LA basically has clinched the number 3 seed. Oakland and Alaska are 4 and 5. Nevada 6, but they're basically going to clinch the 6th seed unless they lose and Vegas wins their 2 games. But Vegas, Minnesota are currently playing teams, and the race for the last 2 spots in the West comes down to actually only 4 teams now. Iowa's lost, basically just eliminated them. So it's going to be between Kansas City, Milwaukee, St. Louis, and OKC. Definitely going to be exciting to see what happens right there. So, yeah. Any big-time injuries we haven't seen lately? I mean, not looking like many, big-time injuries. Clyde's out 8 to 10 weeks. That sucks for Colorado Springs and Clyde for being hurt. But yeah, so going back to this now, as we go back to the standings real quick, like I just said, it's a race between these 5 teams in the West, or in the East, right? The playoff race, or the play-in race, we got Pittsburgh, you got Tampa Bay. I'm writing this down on my notes so we can go over and look at their schedules. Cleveland, DC, and Memphis. And we probably are going to see some important games for them. We go to the West. It's a race between 4 teams. You have Kansas City, you have Milwaukee, you got St. Louis, and then you have OKC. So now, let's go through the schedule. And like we said, on this date, Kansas City, their last game of the season is going to be versus Indianapolis. Very important game for Kansas City. Indianapolis already in the playoffs. Alaska and OKC are going to play. Big game for OKC. Big game. Alaska's already in the playoffs. So, very important game for OKC. Vegas has a shot to move up. They're playing LA. That's an important game. Looking at these Eastern Conference teams also, as we preview this schedule. Going through the 15th, because like I said, we got some important games. Alaska's having to play OKC, looking for a playoff spot in Nashville, who's basically clinched a 3 spot. So, that's an important one. Memphis, as you see, an important game right here as they go to Oakland. So, big game kind of for both teams. Memphis needing a win to even stay alive. St. Louis, big matchup as they have a home game versus Cincinnati. Big game right there for both teams. Las Vegas having to play New York afterwards too, so they're looking for some help. Cleveland it's not looking hot for them. They have to finish the season in Richmond. Richmond already's got the play-in spot. Cleveland needs help. Tampa, so far the easiest out of the group, as they will be hosting the Arizona Rattlers. Big game right there for them. I mean, just looking through this. Pittsburgh, very important game for both teams in this one as they host Utah. Pittsburgh looking for a play-in spot. Utah's looking to clinch the number 1 seed. Important game. Florida, they're already clinched into a playoff spot, luckily, and they'll be playing DC, or playing Atlanta. For Illinois, they're playing DC. DC's got it rough to finish the season, needing to get a win to even move up. And then Milwaukee's the last team we haven't focused on yet, and their last game is going to be an important one as they host the Colorado Springs Ducks, who are looking to clinch a 1 seed. So definitely got all these teams, and really the easiest path for a playoff spot is Tampa Bay playing Arizona. But you'll see those games in parts 1 and 2. Don't know which one it's going to be in yet, but I appreciate everybody for all the love and support. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss an upload. With that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one.
It takes time. I'm just trying to be the greatest. gotta keep grinding, it takes time. You miss the shots you don't take. Give me the chance and I take mine. Trust the process like Embiid. Success will come, it just takes time.